Welcome back again to LexV Designs. Today we're going to be making this bustier top, and this is very simple to make. To my returning subscribers, welcome back again, and to my new subscribers, let's start this. All right. Formally, in the earlier video, we have already drafted how to cut this bustier top with a paper, and I'm placing that paper on top of the material to cut it out. Please, if you have not seen that video, kindly check that video out so that you can know how we got all those shapes that you are seeing. All right, and this is so simple to make, just trust me. And in fact, within the shortest period of time, you already have yourself a nice way. All right, okay, so I'm just placing my sheets on the fabrics and then tracing them out, cutting them out, and I was done here, and I placed them out for you to see. I'm going to place them out now. Okay, and this is it. So I just went ahead to gum a hasty on the dress on all the three pieces. Now I'm also using a bra cup for this dress. So you know how to fix a bra cup. We have also countlessly made videos on how to fix a bra cup on this channel, so kindly check them out as well. So I'm going to be I divided that bra cup, each of them into two, and then placed it. See the way I'm placing it? I'll place half on each side and half on one side, and then I'll sew on it. I'll show you how it came out as well. So this is it. For each of the sides of this dress, I have a bra cup facing the right side. Okay, so I'm going to be joining this fabric as well. I'm going to be joining it up, and this is it. Now I am going to also remove the excesses that I have. At this point, I'll be cutting it out. All the excesses I have, I'll be cutting it out, right, on each of the sides. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'll just go ahead and notch the edge. You see this part? I'm just going to notch it a bit. I'll make sure not to cut the thread on which I sewed on, and then I will notch each of them so that it becomes easy. In fact, so that edge becomes finer in the front, and then I'm going to be ironing this place out as well so that it becomes finer in the front. It becomes much more beautiful. Okay, and this is it. So I'll just go ahead and turn my lining. The lining, I cut it just like I cut out the fabric as well. I'll join the three of them together so I can join it as a facing for this dress, for this top rather. So I'm just going to quickly join this lining to this clothes. I need to be like this. Now you can go ahead to cut your armhole right before cutting out your lining, but I just stitched it up. Now, to avoid the excesses coming out when you wear these clothes, I'm going to be double stitching on this side this way. I just run a stitch down. This is just to avoid any kind of fabric, any excesses to be coming out at the top of the dress when you wear it. So to avoid that, I just run an extra stitch this way here, and that's what you're seeing right now. So this is it. I'll just go ahead and cut my armhole now so that I don't do one more thing without cutting it. Okay, so I'm going to be measuring out my armhole. Now if you want this to be without any form of strap at the top, you just want it to be a strapless bustier top, you can go ahead and cut your armhole at it. But if you want to have a strap, because at the beginning I didn't want to have a strap, but I changed my mind and then I decided to have a strap, so I just went ahead to mark my 8 inches, and then you see the way I removed the tape and then I marked another 8 inches again. This is for the armhole. So I'm just going to connect the line with a block line and then curve it from that block line. It's much more easier when you make something like a square, then curve it like this, so that's it. So I'm going to quickly cut this out and turn my fabric over. So this is for the back, and I also cut a small piece for the strap, and the back is so easy to cut now. So I just went ahead, if you want to make it without having straps, you can just close it up totally, but since I decided to put a strap, I'm just going to open up these sides, and also I turned the back of this clothes with a lining, and I also opened up for the straps to enter. So I just inserted my straps and then turned these clothes, turned the lining. So I'll just go ahead and join the sides of this dress and insert my straps so that it can also hold the front and the back. Now you can use a zipper for this side, for the back of your top, and you can also decide to use loops so you can easily tie it at the back. Any one of your choice. I just decided to create loops at the back so that I can pass fabric through something like a thread, so I can tie it at the back. All right, so it's very optional for you to use a zipper. You can also use a loop, any one of your choice. Now if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel up till now, hey, what are you waiting for? Why not subscribe and tap on your bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you. Leave me a comment on your difficulties on this video. If you've encountered any challenge, leave me a comment. Let me know your feedback on your difficulties on this video. All right, so I'm just creating a loop, and at the back I just turned the top to the back so that I can create my loops. And then what I'm doing now is that I'm marking at what point I want to fix each of the loop so that it matches each side. It matches each side. So I just created a 2-inch gap so that I can insert my loops through there. Now look at my loop. My loop is about 2 inches. This short one you're looking at now, see the way I'm bending it, is just about 2 inches. Now this side that is open, I'm going to be inserting this loop inside. Look at the side I'm inserting inside, or the side that I bent, and I'm going to leave the excesses at this side so that I can sew on it. You are seeing that I'm pinning on it, so when it's time I will sew on this side. So I'll do this again on this side so you will see it. Now I'm going to get another loop. This is another one, and I'll put it inside the lining, inside this way, so that I can sew on it easily without being restricted. Okay, and so that the loop will not come out under the come out in an awkward way. So this way I'm putting it inside so I can sew. When I turn the cloth at the back, I can still see that particular loop I created, very nicely placed. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do this for the rest of it. So I want to use this time to applaud my returning subscribers. You guys are doing good, and to my new subscribers, in fact, you make me, I'm so happy that you're here. Right, so we can do this together. I'm just welcoming you specially to this channel. This is LexV Designs. Welcome. All right, so I'm just going ahead to pin this up without much further ado. All right, so I'm just pinning this up, and when I'm done pinning this, but this is totally optional. If you decide that this is so much stress that you prefer a zipper, you can easily fix a zipper. If you feel like, okay, I don't want any side to be open at the back, you can easily fix a zipper, especially if you want to wear it outdoor or something like that. Anyhow you want, so you can easily fix a zipper and forget about these loops. Well, if you feel like you like this, you can also use this. If you feel like you prefer an eyelet, you can still use an eyelet, any one of your choice. All right, so I'm going to be stitching this up, and I turned it, and this is how it came out. Now for my straps, I've not fixed the strap yet. to the back. So I'm going to be fixing this strap now. At this point, I'll fix the strap, because if I join it without fixing the strap, there will not be any space for me to turn it out. All right, so I have already fixed the strap, and then I'm going to stitch up the side. That's, I'm going to shape it with my body measurement, and that is all for this video. You see the way it's so simple to make. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying tuned, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.